I knew everything I needed to know about running an architectural design practice, but I really didn't know anything about running a business. In the meeting, they gave me some feedback. And what they told me was, you don't understand your value, and you don't know how to market yourself. Would you like to make an appointment to come back in 2 weeks? And I said yes. At the time I was meeting for the first 2 times with SCORE, I was in the process of doing my announcement. And so what I had is my first draft of what my first postcard was going to look like. And out of the blue, I had sent this to the SCORE counselors that I met with so far, and David calls me up and he says, Cheryl, this isn't you. I know you. You can do better than this. And by the time I actually mailed my postcard out, this is what it turned into. And that's the power of SCORE. That's the difference of doing something on your own and doing something with SCORE. So I'll pass these 2 around. All of a sudden I got it, and the homework made sense. And so really, the moral of this story is that you get the most out of SCORE when you do the homework. And I was just saying this to somebody recently. Even in many, many businesses, delivering architectural design services, my services only have value when my clients actually take the advice I'm giving them. So I've been really, really lucky to be getting some good advice. That the SCORE counselors really are fortune tellers. I mean, I did the do or do not. There is no try to relate to the homework. You have to do your homework. But I had this opportunity. I was going after my first public bid where I was doing an RFP. And I had a potential new client, which was a town, which was one of my target markets. And I think I'm going to digress for a little bit, because one of the things that I feel SCORE really, really helped me with is my marketing goals. I imagined it was going to take me 5 to 10 years to get public work, municipal work. And I actually got my first public school project in 10 months. And so this is around the time that I'm trying to get my second public school project, which was a masonry repair project. And Jim, of course, has to stop me and say, that's great, Cheryl, you're doing all this marketing, but what's going to happen to your cash flow? Because you're doing all of this marketing stuff. What about the billable work? It doesn't sound like you're doing the billable work anymore. You've got to balance the two. And it really was like a fortune teller, because the following February was the only month I had 0 income. And so he could see something that I myself couldn't see. And I think that that, again, is one of the most valuable things about SCORE. And the power of SCORE is you don't know what you don't know. And you need people who know that and can see what you don't know. I want to say that in the first 2 to 3 years that I've been working with SCORE, and it really was probably in the first 18 months, that my SCORE counselors gave me the 3 most valuable gifts to help me build a successful business. Mark gave me the confidence to laugh at myself. He taught me to do that very early on. And David gave me the courage to always try my best. And last but not least, Jim Cirilli gave me the gift of faith. And I did not know what the definition of faith was until I met Jim Cirilli. My definition of faith was what most people think of as blind faith, and I truly didn't believe in blind faith. But Jim gave me the gift of faith by teaching me how to believe in myself, and that's made all the difference. So I just want to thank you, because those 3 tools have given me everything I need to make my dream of building a successful business a reality.